Hello guys, good afternoon. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, the Explicit Tutorials. As you all know, my name is Dr. Joseph. Please, as you're watching this video, endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Now, in today's video, I shall be taking us modification of the leaf in PBB 122. Now, in this video, we are going to be discussing the various shapes of the leaves, the apex, and the nature of what, the margin of what, the leaves. Let us get started without wasting much of our time. You agree with me that the leaf is an organ that is what, photosensitive. That is, it is sensitive to what, light. It is through this leaf that photosynthesis what occurs. You know that the leaf contains what, the mesophyll layer, the palisade layer, the chloroplast, and what, the spongy layer. It is the region where there's what, photosynthetic what, reaction, green leaf. And again, the leaf is an organ. And again, please, a major characteristic of the leaf is that any leaf at all is that it originates or it emanates from a node. And it possesses bud which is at the azale, Now node, I said a major feature of any leaf is that the leaf must emanate from the node, and the bud must emanate from what, the azale. The bud must be at what, the azale of the plant. Now, you know, we have monocot plants and we have what, dicot plants. The leaves are arranged differently in these two. You know, monocot plant has one cotyledon, but a dicot plant has two cotyledons. Look at it. MP. In monocot plant, the leaves are what, parallel. In monocot plants, the leaves are parallel, but in dicot plants, the leaves are what, netted. In monocot plant, the leaves are what, parallel, that is MP, but in dicot plant, the leaves are what, netted, DN. Take note of that. And in monocot plants, the leaves are arranged alternately to each other, but in a dicot plant, the leaves are arranged opposite to what, each other. Take note of that. Now, let us now discuss. We have two types of leaves. Now we have one. We have the simple leaf. All right, and so we have what, the compound leaf. Now the simple leaf is a type of leaf that possesses what, a blade that is not divided into different leaflets. That is, the blade that the leaf possesses is not divided into different what, leaflets, like leaflets, different leaflets. Okay, now that is I said simple leaf is a type of leaf whose blade is not divided into different what, leaflets. Example of such plants is what, amaranthus. Okay, amaranth what, plant. This amaranth is called what, Amaranthus spinosus. Please, Amaranthus spinosus possesses what, simple leaf. Take note of that. Now, before we analyze this the compound leaf, I'm going to be taking it in the next video, but I'm going to be telling you everything about this and simple leaf. Now I told you earlier that in this video we are going to be discussing the margin of the leaf, that is the surface for the leaf. How does the surface look like? Now, there are some leaves that have a smooth margin, like the margin is what, smooth, it is not toothed. Now we have types of leaves based on what, the nature of what, margin. We have entire. Oh god, this marker is not good enough. Entire. An entire leaf is a type of leaf whose margin is smooth. It is smooth. It is not what, toothed, and it is not cut into in any region of it. That is, it is smooth. not tooted, and it is not cut in any part of it. It is just smooth. Example is found in the what is it, okay, velvets. I don't know if the spelling is correct, and it is called Dolium Guineas. All right. Then number 2, we have what? Dentates. A dentate leaf is a leaf that is what? Tooted. The leaf is what? Tooted. It is tooted, such that it has what? Spreading teeth. Spreading teeth. Spreading teeth. It is tooted, so you call it what? Dentate leaf. Example is the China grass. Example is what? The China grass. The China grass is called Boemeria nivea. Alright, that is what? China grass. Another example is a tropical nettleweed. Tropical nettleweed called Fleuria estuans. Alright, so China grass and tropical nettleweed are examples of what? Dentates. They possess dentate leaf. Their leaf are what? Tooted. Now you don't have number 3, serrates. You have serrate leaf. This serrate leaf is what? Saw-toothed. It is saw-toothed. It's saw-toothed. Example is found in Hibiscus rosa sinensis. Hibiscus rosa sinensis. Please, Hibiscus rosa sinensis is what? Hibiscus China rose. Please, Hibiscus rosa sinensis possesses what? A serrate leaf. That is, a leaf is what? Saw-toothed. You now have another type of leaf that is what? Spiny. Now this leaf has what? Spiny projections. Spiny projections, like thorns. Like thorns. The one you call shuku shuku. Like example is the lemon verbena. Lemon verbena has its botanical name as Verbena rigida. All right, so please, lemon verbena possesses what? A spiny leaf. Such leaf has what? Spiny projections. Please, we call it what? Verbena rigida. All right. You now also have cleft. Now these ones are based on what? The nature of what? The margin. Cleft. A leaf is cleft when the margin is tooted. When the margin is tooted with round tooth. That is a margin. Okay, cleft. A margin is a leaf is cleft when the margin of the leaf is what? Tooted with round tooth. Example is found in resurrection plant called what? Bryophyllum pinnatum. All right, Bryophyllum pinnatum possesses what? Cleft. Spiny is possessed by Verbena rigida. Serrate is possessed by what? Hibiscus rosa sinensis. Dentate is possessed by Bomera nivea. Then tropical nettleweed, that is Flora astrans. Then entire is possessed by Dolium guineas. All right, so please take note of that. Now these leaves are based on what? The margin of the leaf. How does the margin look like? Is it rough? Is it smooth? Is it tooted or not tooted? That is for that. Then we now have simple leaf based on the shape of what? Simple leaves. Shape shape of simple leaf. Shape of simple leaf. Now, a leaf is said to be sagittate. A leaf is sagittate in shape when it has arrowhead. That is arrow shaped head. Alright? When the leaf looks like what? An arrow. Something like this. I don't know if I can draw it right now. Alright, the leaf is like this, arrowhead. Alright, so that is what? Sagittate. A good example is Ipoma, this name, Ipoma Kappa. Alright, please, Ipoma Kappa possesses what? A sagittate leaf. That is it is what? Arrowhead in shape. Then number 2, a leaf is said to be rhone-toothed when it is what? Spherical. A leaf is said to be what? Rhone-toothed when it is what? Spherical in shape. Now, a good example is the water lily. The water lily is called what? Nympha lotus. Alright, water lily is called what? Nympha lotus. So, spherical shaped leaf is called what? Rotund. Good example is the water lily, Nympha what? Lotus. Now, number 3, a leaf that is parallel to each other. Parallel leaf is called what? Oblong. Parallel to each other. It's parallel to each other, and it is twice as wide as what? The wide. It's twice as long as what? The wideness of the base. Now, a good example of plants that possesses this parallel kind of leaf is banana. Banana, banana is Musa. This I'll start with the capital letter. Going to Ghanaian system of nomenclature. Musa sapientum. And plantain, Musa paradisiaca. So, Musa sapientum, banana, Musa paradisiaca, plantain possess what? Oblong type of what? Leaf. Then number 4, a leaf is caudate. A leaf is caudate when it is what? Heart or shield shaped. Alright, a leaf is what? Caudate when it is heart or shield shaped. Example is found in potato. It's found in what? Potato. And potato is Ipoma batatas. Ipoma batatas. Alright, so that is for that. Then a leaf is said to be lanceolate. That is, all these things I'm mentioning are based on what? The shape of the leaf. Number 5, a leaf is said to be lanceolate when it has what? Tapering end. When it is narrow, a leaf is said to be lanceolate when it is narrow, and it has tapering end. Tapering what? End. A good example is found in bamboo. Nice. Bambusa. This marker is not good enough, please pardon me for that. Bambusa. Alright, so please, bambusa is to lanceolate. Water lily is to rotund. Musa paradisiaca and Musa sapientum are to oblong. Caudate, you have Ipom batatas is to what? Caudate. And lanceolate, you now have it to be what? Bamboo. Please take note of that. It is very, very important. Is there another one I have not dropped? Is there any other one? Okay, please, number 6. A leaf is said to be linear. A leaf is said to be linear when it has long when it is long and narrow, and is 5 times as long as it is what? Wide. It is 5 times as long as it is what? Wide or broad. Please let me get a better marker, please. Where is this marker? Okay. Now I said if I've gotten a better marker, I said a flower is said to be linear when it is long, narrow, and when it is 5 times as long as it is what? Wide or broad. Example of plant that possesses this linear leaf is the bull grass. Bull grass. Like bull grass. And bull grass is called what? Eleusine indica. Eleusine indica. So these are the various types of leaves based on shapes. You now have types of simple leaves based on what? The nature of what? Margin. I gave you entire, I gave you dentate, I gave you serrate, I gave you spiny, I gave you what? Cleft. And I give you examples. Please take note of each example. It is very important. Don't say it is too difficult. If you must have, okay, as you are watching this video, don't allow anything distract you. Just pay your full attention to understanding it, because it almost got me confused, but because I read it very well, it's not very simple for me. So please take note of that. Now you now have simple leaves having different apexes. All right, the nature of what? Apex. All right. Okay. Now I said the nature of what? Okay, on this one. The nature of what? The apex. The apex of what? The leaf. That is AOC. A leaf is said to be, the apex is said to be accumulates when the apex is when it has a tapered end. When the apex has what? A tapered end. Tapered end or point. All right. A good example is found in the black night's shade. Oh God. As I'm talking to you right now, my head is hot. My head is emitting heat. Now, a good example is what? The black night's shade. And it is called what? Solarum nigrum. Solarum what? Nigrum. Now, a leaf is said to be obtuse when it is what? When it is what? Blunt. When it has a round, blunt point. When it has what? Round, blunt point. Good. This marker is giving me issues though. And a leaf is said to be, okay, that is obtuse. This stands for what? Again, AOC. Okay. Oh God. An obtuse leaf is a leaf that has what? Blunt end, and it is what? Round in form. But this one has what? Spiny end. It has, the apex is spiny. And a good example of that is Ananas cumosus. Ananas cumosus possesses what? This type of leaf. Then Anacodium occidentalis. Anacodium occidentalis, possesses what? Obtuse leaf. All right. You now have macronates. Macronate, I believe what I spelled is correct. If it's not correct, you can find out. A macronate leaf is a type of leaf when the full leaf is folded, is prolonged within a small word, midrib. All right. Then a good example is what? The Izora. Izoras. Then it's called Izora parviflora. Oh God, these names are not easy. You now also have what? Truncates. I think it's correct. Truncate leaf. Truncate, right? So we are through with that. Truncate. A truncate leaf is a type of leaf whose mid-drip is what? Folded, and it is doubled, okay? And it has what? Different regions. All right, so please take note of that. So these are the types of leaves based on what? Apex, accumulates, obtuse, copulates, and what? Macronates, truncates. Take note of that. So at this point, we'll call it a day. All right, thanks for watching, and endeavor to subscribe. Ah, I forgot to tell us something. That's it. Please, the leaf, you know, we have monocot leaf and dicot leaf, okay? Now, in monocot leaf, the leaf are wholly or partially what? Arranged. Wholly or partially what? Arranged. And monocot leaf possesses what? Monocot plant, rather, sorry. Monocot plant possesses simple kind of leaf. Monocot leaf possesses what? Monocot plant possesses what? Simple leaf. While dicot plant possesses what? Compound leaf. So take note of that. It is very important. Accumulates, obtuse. Okay, copulates. This spelling is not correct now. Copulates. All right, so thanks for watching, and please endeavor to subscribe. In our next video, we are going to be discussing compound leaves. Okay, before I round off, let me give you the diagram of what leaf. Spare me a little of your time. Let me give you the diagram of leaf. I don't know if I can draw it now. So this is what I'm using to round off the class. Now this very part is called what? The leaf apex. God. It's called the leaf apex. Now this flat and wide part of the leaf is called what? The leaf blade. All right. Now this part of the leaf is called what? Petiole. The petiole is what holds the leaf to make to be what? Erect, and exposes it to what? Sunlight. Now this part is the midrib. All right, and here is what? Mid vein. And you now have here as what? Leaf margin. So please, that is the structure of what the leaf. Do have a wonderful day.